Want a live interview with Viral Hip Hop News? Email me, Sam Ant, at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com. Let's go.
Other news, somebody else is getting sued for damn near the same thing. And that is Fat Joe's former hype man. Now, he's being sued for defamation when he took to social media calling Joey Crack a pedo. Not good. Now, this story comes by way of Hip Hop DX. Sam Moore, the author, he says Fat Joe is suing his former hype man Terrence T.A. Dixon over claims that the Make It Rain rapper is a pedo. Now, according to Joe, Dixon began making false claims about him because he believed he was owed money. The lawsuit accuses Dixon of countless posts on social media containing a torrent of wholly fabricated, grotesque, and scandalous allegations accusing Cartagena of unspeakable acts such as pedophilia, statutory RAPE, and sexual assault. Now, Dixon worked with Joe between the years of 2006 and 2019. However, the hype man allegedly believes that Joe was responsible for blocking him from getting his own record deal. Joe has also named Dixon's attorney, the controversial Tyrone Blackburn, in the lawsuit, accusing them both of defamation. The Terror Squad legend claims Dixon and Blackburn approached him earlier this week seeking payment for ghostwriting and uncredited vocalist work. Earlier this month, the duo allegedly threatened to file a complaint against Joe for sex trafficking, RAPE, fraud, and false labor. Joe also cites emails purposely sent by Blackburn threatening to report him to Homeland Security. There are also numerous Instagram posts from Dixon insinuating that Joe liked underage girls and he was a pedo. In response to the suit, Blackburn said in a statement that Joe's filing was a baseless lawsuit in an effort to soften the blow of what's to come. It won't work. Fat Joe has a lot of explaining to do. Joe released a statement saying these allegations are completely false and part of a criminal conspiracy orchestrated between a disgruntled former hype man and his attorney. These two individuals have been scheming together to extort me with their elaborate and ludicrous demands changing by the day. The relentless threats, harassment, and defamation I've endured as they peddled salacious lies are utterly deplorable. I'm taking legal action to expose their misconduct, and I'm fully confident that the facts will reveal that this is nothing more than a deceptive and desperate scam. Joe is being represented by noted attorney Joe Topacana, who said in his own statement the allegations against Mr. Cartagena are completely false and part of a criminal extortion scheme orchestrated by an attorney who a federal judge recently condemned for abusing the court system to harass and pressure defendants. This is another lawsuit coming by way, and it's pretty serious. It's pretty nasty if you look at the allegations. And again, if you're going to play with somebody's name and you're going to make allegations like this, you better have proof. You better be right. You better not play with somebody's name unless you have some concrete evidence that could take this person down. And I hope that your effort and I hope that your energy is directed and steered toward taking them down. And there's no ulterior motive of some type of financial gain that you're looking to kind of grab behind it. Because if you're accusing this man of what you're accusing this man of, there were children harmed. There were children harmed. And were they harmed when you're watching because you're no longer getting paid? Now all of a sudden you want to blow the whistle? Were you watching them harmed under your watch as a hype man and you just sat back and did nothing because you were being paid and compensated and things were good and things were comfortable? And now all of a sudden you have this moral compass to blow a whistle? Did you see it? Because if you saw it between the years of 2000, what they say, 6 and 2019, I think I read. Let me make sure. Let me see. Yeah, 2006, 2019. We talking 13 years. So if you were around for 13 years and you've seen these disgusting acts and did nothing about it until now, what does that say about you? Now, I'm not sitting back and defending Fat Joe. I don't know if this is true or this is fake. I've had people on this platform, former Terror Squad members. We've had not Fat Joe, excuse me, Big Pun's wife. We've had Big Pun's son on this platform. And credit to Big Pun's son, Chris, he never really said anything about Joe that was damaging or anything, but all the other ones did. And it was more so along the lines of his business practices, shady business practices, things that they felt were done from a business perspective, paperwork, and things that were done from, like I said, a music business side that really kind of messed up their money and messed up their brand, and people were hurt and people were obviously affected by that. So you're going to receive a lot of negative attention if somebody feels like you fucked up their pockets, right? I mean, it's human nature. So this could very well be a situation where Joe possibly owes his brother some money. Maybe he feels like he wasn't justified. When you talk about he kind of held him back for being a rapper, I think that's comical, because when you look at 2006 to 2019, Joe wasn't really rapping. So why would he hold anybody back as if he was affecting his career? I mean, Joe ain't came out with a record in God knows how long. I think the last Joe record that was hot was Lean Back. And that was what, 9, 10? You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him holding back a hip hop career. If he could have made money off you, if he was dope enough and could have been, your talents could have been invested in and made money from it, I don't see why he would do that and not make any bread. So I don't know if there's a jealousy thing, or I want to be in this position that Joe's in, or whatever the case may be, man. I don't know. But what I will say is, again, the lust for attention, the addiction for attention and notoriety. You don't even have to get money. All I want is likes. If I have a couple platforms reshare my shit and I'm just popular for a couple hours or a day or 2 or 3, that's all I'm looking for. That's all I want. And hopefully that comes with appearances and more interviews where I could charge $5,000 to lie, or $5,000 to run my mouth, to create the most juiciest story I could possibly create without any replication from it. Then I'm going to do it. And we've seen it far too long. And now you're starting to see people get on the offense and say, you know what? Nah, you're not going to mess with my name. I'm going to sue you. What my guy said right here, Fat Joe used black people and y'all still defend him. Oh, my Lord. I'm not defending him, sweetie. I'm just stating the facts. That's all. I'm not defending him. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, and I don't care. I'm just stating the facts. That's all. That's all. Anyway, got to watch how you talk about people, man. Got to watch how you talk about people. If you say something about somebody, it has to be correct. If you say something about somebody, you better have some proof, because these last couple of lawsuits that have came out, people aren't playing with their name. If you don't have proof, whether it's true or not, if you don't have proof, and these people's money is longer than yours, and they have time, and they can sit in court and fight this, and you can't, what are you doing? And what are you doing it for? Please don't tell me it's just strictly for attention. And that's the sad part, the scary and the disgusting part about this entire thing, about the Jaguar Wright situation,